Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4, and this is Meet the Merchant. Today, Meet the Merchant is in Palos Park. We are at Emmerson Toy Gifts and Hobbies. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And I'm with Stephanie Greco, who is the owner. Stephanie, thank you for being here this morning. Good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
It's exciting. It's kind of a cool place to be just because of all the colors and all the different toys, whether from stuffed animals or some nostalgic toys. We were just talking about Shuffle Shot over there that I remember from when I was a kid. And so we're going to take a look at some of this stuff, and there's a lot of cool gift, toy items here and a variety of things to take a look at. Before we do that, Stephanie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, how did you get started in this? How did you land in Palos Park in this location? And, your draw to this.
So we live in the area ourselves, and we have 3 young children, and we just realized that there was really no place for quality toys in the area, and so we wanted to bring that fun, family-friendly store to the community where we live.
I was just saying that it definitely has that quality to it. This is, yes, you can go to the big box stores and you can see all that stuff, and some of those items aren't here. I've looked around. Like, you do have Legos and Playmobil and a bunch of other items like that in the stuffed animals, but there's some other things here that are definitely like, that unique or that special gift. And so maybe we can kind of transition to that now, the different types of things you carry, because there is a really wide range here, boys, girls, anybody, and then also age level too. So do you want to tell us about the different items you carry and how you chose some of those items?
Yeah, so we try to have a little bit of something for everyone. We have toys from kids from birth all the way through teens. We even have items that adults will like. We have a wide variety of themes. So we have building toys, we have science toys, we have Legos. We try to have more unique, like, specialty items, but we also have some of those favorites that you are just looking for at a toy store.
Right, and I was going to say, like, I could see, yes, that, a lot of cool things to kind of play with and experiment with and interact with for children. So you've got the wide range of things. I'm going to pull this off your website because I love the line, and I think you've kind of spoken to it all right now. It says you aim to provide customers with a shopping adventure unparalleled. I love the shopping adventure unparalleled. That's pretty cool. And that you want to give them the feeling of walking aisles of your favorite toys from years ago. And obviously I think I kind of gave a nod to that one with the Shuffle Shot. Maybe we can take a look at that one later. But you want to talk about how you do that, and then also why that's important to you to provide that type of shopping experience.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an experience when you come in here. It's not like going into a big box store where you're shopping for groceries and then maybe toiletries and then you go down the toy aisle. This is a store dedicated just for kids, and we try to have a lot of items that are open so the kids can test them, they can play with them, they can touch them and hear them before they even buy them. So we have a lot of samples around the store. A lot of times kids come in and just walk around and play. We have strollers out, we have a little piano, we have fidgets open so they can squeeze them and touch them, smell them. So we're really trying to provide more of an experience than just coming in to shop.
Yeah, I think that kind of interactive opportunity is such an important part of it. It's what helps you connect to the toy or the game or whatever the thing is, to know that, yeah, this is kind of cool. I want to try this. I want to play with it. So I know we've got a stand here in front of us, and maybe that was the transition point. Your favorite? Do you have some favorite toys or items in the store?
It's hard to pick just one. I have lots of favorites. A couple of them are here. We have some building toys, which is the Smart Max. Those are building sets, magnetic building sets that are good for kids ages 1 and up. It's really hard to find building things, especially that are magnetic, for that young of an age, but they're safe for ages 1 and over. We also have some fidgets here. I'm a fidgeter myself, so yeah.
Go ahead and grab one. Let's take a look at what you got.
So we have probably one of our most popular fidget items right now are the slimes. We have dope slimes, we have kawaii slimes, we have samples of the slimes so kids can come to the counter, they can open them up, they can take them out. They have different textures and scents. The kids can take them out and test that stretchability that they have.
Quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Do parents need to worry about the slimes? Or how clean or safe or manageable is it?
I know parents hate the slimes and kids love the slimes, but these aren't like the runny, drippy slimes that you're used to. These are much thicker. I call them designer slimes because they have different textures. There's different kinds. We have like icy slimes, we have marshmallow slimes, we have jelly slimes. So they're much more than they used to be.
It sounds like they've come a long way. What's the other guy you've got in your hand there?
Yeah, so this is just your regular fidgeter toy. I love this one. It's like a 3D pop it, so you push all these little buttons down and then you pop it. It makes a satisfying little sound, so I'll be walking around playing with this throughout the day. So one of my favorites.
And then what else have you got right here in front of us? There's some pretty cool looking things right here.
Yeah, one of my favorite items is the Tony box. Now this is an audio system for kids ages 3 and up. And what's super cool is when you take the characters and place them on top, it plays the content that comes with these characters. And it's screen free and ad free. So this is perfectly safe for little ones to play with by themselves with no supervision necessary. Each character is loaded with different content. Some of them are more educational, like this National Geographic dinosaur is going to be all about dinosaur facts.
Oh.
And then we have, of course, your Blue's Clues, which will come with songs. And then we have lots of Disney characters, like Buzz Lightyear, which will come with songs and stories. So a great way to keep them busy on their own.
All right, so we've hit some of your favorites, right? Any others you want to mention down here? Because I know we got a bunch of them.
Oh, okay. This one would be more for our adult customers. These are really cool wooden modeling kits that you build yourself. It's kind of like a 3D puzzle. So you put this all together. My husband built this one actually. I believe it took him about 8 hours to build this. It has working parts. This is called U-Gears. It's from a company in Ukraine. This car will actually drive. So you can wind it up. It has a little shifter so you can go in reverse, neutral or drive, and it will drive itself. So really, really cool. So like I said, something for everyone, even for adults.
Boy, it sure sounds like, and it is pretty cool looking. And so I'm guessing it came in all these separate, like flat pieces of wood that you then construct. Are you using glue in this?
No glue is required. Everything just fits together. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then maybe, I can kind of tell from the way you're talking about, but I have to ask, what do you like? What's your best or favorite part about working here, or having this toy store?
It's so much fun to go out there and discover like fun and unique toys for kids, like the next thing that's coming, the new innovation. I get to test toys all day long. When we get new shipments, I get like super excited. I mean, I'm probably even more excited than the kids to unpack and see what's inside.
I could see where that would be a lot of fun. I mean, maybe that's even a secret fantasy for a lot of people to have the excuse to play with the toys again. I know I've had that conversation. My kids are older now, but like to have young kids around so you can play with some of those toys again. Yeah, I get that. That could be a lot of fun. What about future events or activities or programs or events you have coming up?
Yeah, we have a lot of events coming up in the future. Right now we have a community heart project going on. We're asking people to come in, and we have these little paper hearts that are right above my head here. They can fill out something that they love about our community. So it could be their favorite hot spot here in the area, or another small business that they love. We're going to be hanging these hearts in the windows. This will go till February 10th. And we're hoping we can fill the whole windows full of stuff with the hearts. We also have a local author visit coming on February 4th. Her name is Renee Galvan. And so she's going to be coming in to do like a story time and a little craft with her book. We also will have Pokemon card trading coming up in the future, along with more craft events.
So you have a variety of things, and people can, I'm assuming they can call, they can follow you on social media and see all the things coming up.
Yeah, social media is really the best way to find out what we have going on in the future. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, but that's where you can find a majority of the information.
All right. Stephanie, thank you very much. It's a really cool story. You're right. Walking the aisles, it's fun. It has that feel to it. There's a lot of, things to explore, a lot of really cool things. So Stephanie, thank you. Good luck. Sounds like you have some great plans coming up over the next month or two too also. So thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm Dave Warzel, and you've been watching Meet the Merchant, and Meet the Merchant has been at Emmerson Toy Gift and Hobbies in Palos Park. Thank you for watching.